everyone, it's me Holly. Welcome back to another video, and in today's video it's one that I absolutely love filming. This has got to be one of my top favourite videos that I film every single year, and it's a what's in my school bag 2023. So I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I love filming, editing and watching it back. So I'm going into year 13, which simply have no words because I am just preparing myself for the most stressful and hectic year of my life. So I had to buy myself a bag to make myself feel better about it. The only way to romanticize school for myself is to buy cute stationery, watch Gilmore Girls and pretend like I'm studying and being productive. So my bag for 2023 is a jansport bag. I was looking at them thinking, okay, the price isn't bad, it looks cute, it's gonna be navy so it can match my shoes, my favourite pair of Converse ever. I have navy Converse. So if I did end up loving it and going to uni, I could wear the bag and the shoes and be obsessed with it. And I needed more room in my bag because my old bag was absolutely brilliant. I loved it so much. I still recommend it. 17 London bags are very good, but there just wasn't enough room for the amount of stuff. You know how, so my old bag felt very structured and this one just feels very casual and chill. That's so weird to talk about bags in that way, but like it's just so like loose and it just can hold so much more. Get it so that you can see more of the bag. But here's my bag. This is my bag for 2023. And where do I even start? I'm going to start in this front pocket. So this is the Jansport Super Breaker. I don't actually know. I'm going to link it down below. This is one of their bags, and this bag is probably one of the more simple ones that they do because I didn't really want the ones with like, I am someone who does love a compartment. I do have a really terrible... I actually used to love the bag, but thinking back, there's a reason people kept commenting on it because my old bag, like one I must have used in year 8, had about 6 zips on it. 6 different compartments. I loved it, but other people were like, why do you need it that big? And to be honest, I agree with them. This has 2 compartments, front one and then the main one, which I'm trying to go for more of a simplistic vibe, so let's hope I love it. So yeah, in this front pocket, which is actually quite big, I have this Cool Daisy spray from the Body Shop. This is just one of those sprays that aren't like my expensive ones. They're just one that it will make me smell good and it's just there if I ever need it. And then I also have this little hairbrush that I always have. These 2 always go in any bag I have. And there's also actually a little tiny other pocket inside this one. The little second part, I have like an essentials bag which just has literally any essential that I'll need. Just, you know, those like is it called an emergency kit? I wouldn't say I've ever had to use it as an emergency, but it's just an essentials kit that will have hairbands, stuff like that, just anything that I'll need. And we're going to move on to the main part of the bag. Also, this bag is like, at first the material threw me off, but it's because it's waterproof. So there is legit so much room in here. It looks unorganised, but it's actually quite good. So let's just start with headphones. I love music and I walk to school by myself. Sometimes I don't walk home by myself, but I always walk to school by myself. And I have to listen to music and it boosts my mood in a way. There was a period of time where I would listen to podcasts as I was walking to school. I think that was mainly like January time. I went through a podcast phase and I was like getting all philosophical, questioning things when I was like walking to school listening to my podcast, like deeping everything. But normally it would be like, you know, listening to Bags by Clairo or Gracie Abrams, jamming those ones, Maisie Peters, blasting that in my ears as I march to school. So I'll either have my headphones, which I actually have room in my bag to put in now, or I will have my Sony knockoff AirPod things. because they're not AirPods, because I feel like that's what Apple's ones are. I just don't know what the other name is. It like Sony Buds. Ew, I don't think that's right. I'll show you my lunchbox. So got a pattern with flowers and bees on it, and I mean it's just like a lunchbox really. Let's go to this, which I am now going to cut to a clip where I show you, do a little haul of everything that I got on my stationery shopping trip. Everyone, I wanted to show you what I got today and also the other bits that I'm going to be taking to school in September. So I read The Love Hypothesis a couple weeks ago, you guys probably saw, and Ali Hazelwood came out with Love Theoretically. I don't know how long ago because I have seen it in the shops, but in the works they do great prices. Like in Waterstones it was like £9.99, but in there it was £6. The only thing with these books is that the cover, like I actually did take The Love Hypothesis to school, and I actually didn't think about what people would think about it, but I don't think I could take it into school because they're literally kissing on the cover. But like, yeah, apparently it's good, and I went there with the hopes to find it, so I'm happy I've got that. Got 3 for the price of 2 refill pads. Hold on. Oh no, I got one wet already. Oh, my bottle was open in my bag. Wide ruled refill pads. And the thing with WH Smith's is I feel like some of their stuff is a bit too expensive, but just having one on its own is £3, so it made it a good deal when I wanted to get 3 for the price of 2. Because I literally went through 3 of these in the last school year, so year 12. I went through 3 of them almost, so I thought I do need to stock up and get some more. So have some document wallets. Now I wanted to see, so I got these from the pound shop, which they were £1, luckily, because things are going up in price recently. I just wanted to see like if I could fit. Oh, there's ones that don't even have patterns on, which I'm low-key happy about. I wanted to see whether they'd fit one of my reading books in. Yeah. And it's like small enough, so it's not gonna take up too much room, even though I've got a lot more room in my bag for this year. So yeah, I've got these A5 4 in a pack document wallets, and I was also thinking, obviously one of them is going to be for a reading book, but then the other ones could be for flashcards, any pieces of paper that basically can fit in here. This is the last thing that I bought today, apart from some tissues, because honestly I would say, like, if you are going to school, I recommend having tissues in your bag, because even if it's not like you need it for yourself, other people might need one. You know, if you spill anything, if anything bad happens, I feel like they always come in handy. Anyway, so every single year I get this ruler from the works. It's a Helix Oxford. Wait, I didn't get it from the works this year. Where did I get it from? I got it from Tesco's. So I didn't get it from the works, but I usually get them from the works, but they didn't have the snappy ones in there. I always go for a snappy ruler. So yeah, this one was from Tesco's. Welcome back, guys. I just thought I'd add that little clip in because I forgot to show you it before now. So I thought this would be a good segue, because I show you guys these in it. So I got 4 of these little A5 document wallets. So in here I have my reading book. Now I have put my favourite book of all time, literally the best book I've ever read, in here, better than the movies. I finished it last night, and stay tuned for my vlog, which I'll post probably next Monday. I sobbed, cried, laughed, every single thing with this book, and I think this is the best book I have ever read. And it's just because it's just such, you know, when there's like, you watch TV shows, you watch different things, and you want to get this sort of like the feelings from it, and you just want to find the perfect show. For me, watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the first time is the same as me reading this for the first time. Every single thing that I felt when I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the first time, all the happiness, all the emotions, and just thinking as I was watching this, oh my god, this is the perfect show. As I was reading this, I was like, this is legit the perfect book for me. It's got every single thing that I would want in a book. I'm not going to spoil it, but basically Liz is me and I am Liz. So that's all I'm going to say. And if I could go back and read this again for the first time, I would do it. All my books are romance themed, so it's like, do I risk taking that to sixth form? Because I want to read them, but like, people would probably judge me. Also in here, it feels like Mary Poppins bag. Like, I'm digging in and there's still loads more. I have my pencil case, which I tried to cut down all the stuff in it so it wasn't bulky. And it is quite a good size. Like, I did kind of want like a different colour, but I do really love the shape and the like practicality of this pencil case, so I wanted to keep it. So yeah, I got it from Amazon, and it's basically got all like pens, pencils, and so in this top bit, this kind of acts as like the essential part of the pencil case. It's got my pens, pencil, ruler, rubber, everything like that in there. And then on this bit I have all my highlighters that I want to use. I do have more, but these are like the ones that I love the most, and I didn't want to take too many in. And then I have my Pritt stick, because honestly, something that no one cares about but I do, Pritt stick is the best glue stick and I cannot use any other glue. I physically, like, own brand, like supermarket's own brand, I have not found one that actually sticks stuff down. Pritt stick is the only one that does it, and it's expensive, but I will make the sacrifice. I also have these scissors, which I've literally had since, well, I've had it longer than secondary school. And then I've got my Tipp-Ex, because I honestly have found it quite useful. I wouldn't recommend using it too often, but like when you mess up so bad, when you're like, oh my god, I want to rip this page out, it does help in those situations. So I would slightly recommend. It's not a necessity, but like, I love it. Okay, and then now we have all of like the bulky, heavy items. So first we have this, oh my god, I thought the pages were like ripped up. No. We have this wide ruled refill pad. So what I do is I write all of my notes that I need for psychology in here, and I will take them out and put them into my main folder, which I'll show you in a minute. And it always feels good when these get to the end, because it really relieves the weight off my shoulder, quite literally. Then we have my psychology textbook, which I'll need to be taking into school every single lesson that I have, which is going to be every single day, most likely, and my back is going to kill me. It already does, but it's going to kill me even more. I will be in pain, but saying that, I love this because I've got everything I need in it. So yes, my teacher actually gave this to us very kindly. And then the last thing I have in my bag is my psychology folder. I would also maybe have my child development and health and social books, but sometimes I leave them at school, so it just depends what I'm doing with them, and they're currently at school, so I can't show you. But yeah, so this is my psychology folder, and it's just this purple ring binder, and basically I just have loads of these, like, what are they called? Plastic wallets in them, with all my notes that I've done for the topic that we're currently on. I'm assuming when we go back we're going to be on the same topic, but kind of just recapping it, so we barely even started it, but yeah. Here is what my notes tend to look like. Oh, and it's flapping over. Yeah, that is literally everything that I'll be taking to school. I'm assuming when it gets to school time, I will be probably adding more stuff or whatever. But this is my essentials, and this is what I will be taking every single day to school. I've recently got into the habit of reading a lot, which is why I bought those document wallets, because I feel like I want my books to be safe and protected and not literally... I know this bag's waterproof, but can you really trust that? I also still need to buy a water bottle, so that's why I haven't shown you one of them. But yeah, that is literally everything that I am planning to take to sixth form. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing. Look in the description for everything that you'll need to know, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!